So where is Geonosis? That's the question you all want to know. Welcome back, everybody, to an update video. I don't know, there's a lot to talk about. I finally can give you an update about what's going on. Where is Geonosis? Where's Urbana? Where are all of these videos and new series that I promised a few months ago? Let me get into it. So first off, there's some good news, there's some bad news, there's some other news. So let's start off with the good news. I got vaccinated. I am fully 100% vaccinated now. I had both shots of the Pfizer vaccine. Thankfully, I'm doing just fine, as you can tell. I got it about a week and a half ago. I did have like one side effect, which was just like a massive headache. Tylenol fixed that. But I really encourage that if you are above the age of 16, go get vaccinated, guys. It's well worth it. It helps us get back to LEGO conventions later this year, hopefully. And I hope that I'll be seeing everybody at Brick Fair, Virginia this summer. So that's the good news. What's the bad news? So the bad news is actually pretty bad. Last week, I got hit by something called ransomware. And if you've never heard of ransomware, it's basically hacker groups going into people's computers and encrypting all of your files, like everything. And the only way you can get it out of that encryption is with a special, extremely complicated password. And usually what these encryptions do is that they make you pay up through a Tor service, and you have to pay these hackers with Bitcoin to get that password to unlock all of your files, and there's no way of unlocking those files otherwise. So your only option is to pay up like whatever they're asking for. In my case, they were asking for 0.1 Bitcoin, which is equal to about $600 right now, which is quite a bit of money. And then on top of that, there's no guarantee that you're even going to get your encrypted password to unlock all your files. Basically, all of my video content for the last year is gone. Thankfully, some of my more personal photography and some of the other things that just cannot be recovered weren't encrypted, so that's the good news there. But there was a lot of video files, including some video projects here on YouTube that were encrypted, and I'll have to refilm now. It's on me for not having an actual physical backup. I know what a lot of people say is you should always have like a hard drive backup, and all that stuff, an offsite one, a cloud backup. It was on me. Really sucked. It actually happened to a whole bunch of people who own this specific server, so that's the bad news, is I got hit by ransomware. Other news, of course, where is Geonosis? What is going on with Urbana? Where's the Jedi Temple mock? What is going on with mock series for Solid Brick Studios? So right now, Geonosis will come out the first week on May 7th, 2021. That's like the second episode of the Bad Batch series. We'll finally get week 1 out. I apologize for this taking so long. Basically, there's been a lot of things in the background, obviously, that I was just kind of telling you about. Getting hit by ransomware kind of delayed things even more. Back in January, I announced not only Geonosis, but also Urbana, which is based off Season 7 from Star Wars The Clone Wars. And I was going to be doing a bridge mock, and the idea was to do Geonosis and Urbana like bi-weekly. So 1 week it would be in Geonosis, the next week would be Urbana, and it would just switch back and forth like that. And I thought it would be a really cool thing to do. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to put a hold on Urbana. Geonosis will, of course, happen, but Urbana is going to be put on hold. The reason for that is back in, I guess it was March, they announced the Bad Batch show was going to be coming out May 4th, which was extremely shocking to me. I thought Bad Batch was going to come later in September. That's usually what they've done with the Clone Wars shows when it was originally premiering back in the day. So I just did not expect it to be premiering so early. And going back to my January plans, I had planned on doing Geonosis and Urbana as like a mediator until Bad Batch came out later in the year, so that way I could make a Bad Batch mock. And so you can see where I'm going here. I'm going to have Geonosis premiere on May 7th, and then hopefully in the few weeks to months after Geonosis premieres, and as the Bad Batch show is going along, it's supposed to be at least 14 episodes apparently, I will hopefully be doing a Bad Batch mock. I obviously want to watch the series and see what inspires me to build, but I have a really good feeling that I'm going to end up making a Bad Batch mock of some type from some episode of the show. I have to wait and see the series first. The last thing to address is the Jedi Temple collab. Right now, it's looking iffy. Hopefully, the Jedi Temple mock will still happen this summer and we'll bring it to Brick Fair. But if not, it will still happen. It just might get pushed later into the year or into next year. I will update you guys as more news for that happens. Right now, Jay, Matt, and I haven't decided whether we're going to commit this summer to the Jedi Temple. If we do, it's going to be a very short turnaround where we'll start building in June and hopefully be done August 1st when Brick Fair happens. That's it, everybody. Hopefully that was enough news. Good news, bad news, more good news, more bad news. Yeah, a lot of stuff in between, but hopefully that sums up where everything's happening. I'll see you guys on May 7th for the first week of building Geonosis. Well, that's going to be it, guys. I got a few streams and content coming out for May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. And I'll see you guys for week 1 of building Geonosis on May 7th. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.